Hey, what's up, OOT speedrunners? This video is going to be a tutorial on how to kill Volvagia, the boss of the Fire Temple, using the 133 method. And that method is named for the pattern of bombs that you use between the cycles. So you're going to have 3 cycles of her popping up out of the ground. On the first cycle, you're going to use 1 bomb. On the second cycle, you're going to use 3 bombs. And on the third cycle, you're going to use 3 bombs again. So 133. So the problem arises with this strat when Volvagia pops up out of the hole in the ground that you want to bomb. She can cause some interference there, but with 133 as your strat, you should be able to deal with that. I'm going to call it the troll hole. That's what people usually call it. So I'll call that for the purpose of this video. You should be able to deal with that with any pattern that she gives you as long as you're using 133. So, for example, I'm going to go to a safe state where I have no troll hole happening. So the first thing you want to do is pull a bomb immediately and drop it in the hole. And after you stun her, pull a bomb again immediately, right? Wait for the bomb to almost explode, like right about now is good, just somewhere around the time right before it's going to explode. Pull out the second one of the cycle of 3. And again, right before it's going to explode, pull out a third one. And now, you'll notice that she's coming out of the ground over there, and this bomb is already down. I've already gotten rid of this bomb, and I'm running away from this hole. So if she was coming out of this hole, the troll hole, and I was still in the hole trying to put the bomb there, I would be dead, right? Because I would be knocked away. So what you want to do is every time you do this fight, regardless of whether or not you get troll hole, you got to make sure that the third bomb on the second cycle is done, is in the hole, ready to explode, before she gets up out of the second hole, regardless of whether it's the troll hole or not, because that will always be practice for when it is the troll hole. So again, we're going to go over here, and pull a bomb immediately after you stun her. Always pull a bomb immediately after you stun her. And on the last cycle here, you don't have to wait to pull your bombs out. You can pull your bombs out as soon as possible. You'll notice I already have a bomb in my hand while the other one is waiting to explode in the pit. On the third cycle, you don't need to space them out in time at all. On the second cycle, if you pull them too fast and you damage her too quickly, one right after the other, eventually she'll fly. But on the third cycle, she won't do that. Alright. Good. Alright, so I'm going to do another one of those fights, except I'm not going to talk so much through it. I'm not going to pause the game. So, bomb immediately, drop, stab, bomb immediately, wait for it to explode, pull another one, wait for it to almost explode, pull another one. Make sure when you drop this bomb, you're already away from the hole by the time she comes out of her hole, because then you know you'd be safe if it was a troll hole. Pull a bomb immediately after you stun, and now you can pull bombs as soon as you want. You don't have to wait at all, because this is the third cycle, and it won't matter. Alright, so now what I'm going to go through is what happens if you get a troll hole on the very first spawn. So I have a save state for that. Alright, so what you want to do is pull bomb immediately, right? And so I have the troll hole. She's popping out of this one. I want to be dropping the bomb and away from the hole by the time she spawns, otherwise I'm going to get knocked down. And I want to run directly to the center of the room, towards the middle of the 9 lava holes, because I want to lure her face away from the explosion. If her face takes damage from the explosion, then she's going to crawl back into the hole immediately, and then she's going to fly, which is probably RIP to your speedrun. So lure her to the center of the room, stun her, right? And then immediately pull another bomb and proceed with your cycle as normal. Now, what you want to do is, for this one, wait a tiny bit longer. Make sure you wait until the bomb is exploding before you pull your next one. Otherwise, you're going to run interference between the bomb that you're about to pull and her going back in the hole. So actually wait till it explodes and pull the next one. That way she can be safe in there by the time you drop your next bombs. So let's go through that one more time. This is if you get a troll hole in the very first cycle. So, immediate bomb always. You see you get a troll hole, run to the center of the room and stun her. Pull another bomb immediately. Wait for this one to explode. Pull out your next one. Wait till she goes back in, drop it. And note that I'm already running out of the hole by the time she spawns. So if I got a double troll hole here, which I will show later, I would be safe. And again, on the third cycle, you can pull them as soon as you want. You don't need to wait. Alright, so next what we're going to do is go through what happens if you get a troll hole on the second cycle only. So immediate bomb as always. Stab and then immediate bomb. And you pull these bombs out just before the last one explodes. And so that you know that 3 bombs later, if you do get a troll hole, you'll be safely out of the lava pit by the time that she spawns. Right? And as soon as you notice that flame coming up out of the lava pit, you have about maybe 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds to make sure that you exit the lava pit towards the center to lure her towards the center of the room. Because the same thing applies here as it did in the first cycle. You need to make sure that, excuse me, that she is lured away from the bombs, because you don't want her face to take damage, right? So I'm safely out of the lava pit because I had good bomb spacing. Pull a bomb, drop it in the lava hole, wait for it to explode, then pull the next one. Good, right? So the next thing I'm going to show is what happens if you happened to get the 1 out of 81 chance of a double troll hole. Okay? So you'll deal with the first troll hole as normal. Pull a bomb, you see you get the flames, lure her towards the center. Stun her, pull the next bomb immediately. Drop it in the pit, as it explodes, pull the next one. So, I'm going away from the pit, I'm safely away from the pit by the time she spawns in the second cycle, just in case, if it's a troll hole, like it is now, I'm already safe and I won't get knocked away. Stun, deal with this as normal, drop it in the pit, wait till it explodes to pull the next one, like on any troll hole, and then this one you can pull as soon as you want. And that's it, that's a double troll hole. And there's one last thing that I think needs to be mentioned, and that's if you happen to miss a bomb on the 1-3-3 strat, you actually have enough time on the last cycle to drop 4 bombs, right? Because people do a 0-3-4 strat, so 4 bombs must be able to fit into the last cycle. And so the greatness of 1-3-3 is that if you miss one of your first 4 bombs, you have time on the last cycle to squeeze a final one in there. So I'll show that right now. So, you stun her, put 1 bomb in the pit. Oh no, I'm gonna miss this one. So now I need to get 4 in on this cycle, and I can because I have time to do so. Just make sure you pull each bomb as soon as you drop the last one in the pit, and you can have time to get 4. Right? So 1-3-3 is definitely the most robust strat against troll holes, which is bad RNG, and even robust against accidentally fucking up. So I think that this strat is absolutely the best one to use in all scenarios. You can deal with the worst possible luck, you can deal with making a mistake. It has a lot of outs, and as long as you understand all the timings you need to pull the bombs, then you can really get away with a lot here. So thanks for watching.